Hello, welcome to the Social Emotional Learning Lesson Plan. The objectives for the Social Emotional Learning Lesson Plan, we will focus on social awareness, and so our overall goals are to understand and respond to the needs of others, improve social skills, and gain respect of others. In order to make sure that we are effectively understanding the social awareness skills, we're going to complete a social problem solving board game. And so you will receive an educator guide, student directions, a game board, spinner and explanation sheet, dice, game board pieces, and situation cards. So the social emotional learning lesson plan is broken down into 3 parts of their instructional cycle. For your do now, they will watch a social awareness in student words video. It's a very quick, informative video about the importance of social awareness. And it was in the perspective of and I'll let you take the time to look at the video so that you can have a quick open dialogue. And in the work period, students should write the definition of social awareness, which is the ability to understand and empathize with others' point of view. I think this is an important competency to understand and be able to implement effectively for a child at this age and stage of development, which is middle school age, because this is where we see a lot of the issues that we face at breakthrough at times, or even at school, that just students don't understand empathy, and they don't understand the ability to take a step back and put themselves into others' shoes, and so that they can understand that social awareness and being able to kind of read a situation is a good skill to have. It definitely impacts student success. It impacts your overall home life, your ability to participate in extracurricular activities. And it is an important skill for our 7th graders to understand, and we wanted to address it in a fun way. And so we're going to play a social problem solving game. And so the purpose is to know that social problem solving, which is just another word of social awareness, is a critical skill which refers to figuring out how to manage day-to-day situations with others in a variety of settings, so both in school and out of school. And this game is created in a board game style, and so you can count students in groups of 4, 3 to 4. I would suggest you will have a bag of materials for each group. Allow students to read the directions to allow one student to read the direction to the class, and a copy of the directions will be placed in each bag. Students can play the game until someone finishes. They can play again if time permits. And let's just go over their problem-solving game. So this is how the pieces will look. Students do have the option to expand the board. Just for time's sake, they can add 2 boards together, and at times it'll take them to different directions as well. So if they land on certain pieces, they kind of start back over. So let's go over the packet. It does say 56 pages, but a lot of it is just parts of the game. So you do not have to go over 56 pages if you watch the video. Once again, there you have an educator's guide. It's going to go over the directions. They'll have a student direction sheet that they'll go over. So in this game, they'll learn the purpose of the game. They'll figure out how to solve problems that might happen in their everyday life. They'll go over the directions as a group, and this is the board game that they will receive. This is the spinner, which will tell them once they land and choose a card what they will do with their particular card. And this is the actual descriptions or the instructions for each of the spinners. So if they land on, for instance, act it out, this is how you act it out. Imagine what you should do in the situation to act it out. If they land on why, doesn't matter. When they spin the spinner, explain why it's important to do the right thing. If they land on explain your choice, when they spin the spinner. They're going to tell what they think they should do and explain why. If they land on give 3 choices, they're going to give 3 options for how they could handle the situation. If they land on explain the consequences of your choice, tell me what you think might happen next in that situation. This is the paper dice that they, the bundle provided for us, so we may use that. And these are the situational cards that they're going to choose to exhibit whichever action that they need to do, whether it's act it out or give 3 choices. So they have school situation cards, home situation cards, activity situation cards, and friend situation cards. So for example, a school situation card, a teacher calls on you but you don't want to answer. So, and it gives them several, so they have a lot to choose from. So that's where most of the pages come from. So no worries, and all of them are appropriate. We went through all of them. Okay, so let's go back to the board game, and I want to just quickly go over the game. So students will all start at the starting sign right here, and these are the game pieces. We are going to use game pieces, and it will be located in each envelope. They will make piles with cards and shuffle them. Each type of situation should have its own pile. Place the cards face down. So those are the situation cards right here. Have everyone roll the dice 1 time to see who starts the game. Highest number goes first, of course. For the person's turn, who's going to go first, and for everyone else, they're simply going to roll the dice. So if they hit 1, 2, so they are going to land on the number 2. They move their piece, and they use the picture they land on to tell them what card they will pick. So there is a school situation card, so they will pick a school situation card. Then they're going to spin the spinner. This is the spinner. So they're not going to automatically go to give 3 choices. They're going to go to spin it. Just because it's yellow, it doesn't equate to the same thing. That is a big question that a lot of them get confused about. They're going to spin the spinner, pick that card type, and read it. And so if they are going to spin and they're going to land on act on it, that means they have to act on it, or imagine, or do whatever the spinner tells them to do. So example, if the spinner says to act it out, imagine you're in that situation, actually get up and act it out. And explain why knowing what to do in that situation is important. And you have a printable guide that'll help you. And you can, facilitators and volunteers, you can help them go through the activity, have the next person take their turn. They're going to continue till everyone finishes. Finally, the closing, after the game is completed, they're going to complete a quick writing reflection. Should take about 5 to 7 minutes. How does social awareness impact your relationship and academic success in school? And so this should be just a simple paragraph that someone can actually discuss it in front of the class if they so please. And you can go around and look and kind of ask them how they feel after the end of the game. Do they feel that they have effective social awareness? Do they know what to do when they have situations that arise in their everyday life? Okay, so hopefully this was helpful, and please contact me or email me if you have any questions.